This is my Lamborghini. And it can go over 200 miles an hour. And this is Ant. He is a fisherman and he can cast over 200 metres. Wow! And today, we're going to be the first people ever to drag race.
On your mark, get set, go!
But before we race, let me explain how we're actually going to make this work. First, we needed a where, and that was easy. Welcome to Santapod. Santapod is the UK's only FIA official drag strip, hosting everything over the years from cars, lorries and even jet engines. It was hard to find something that the guys on the line hadn't seen before. Have you ever seen anything like this before at Santapod?
Never.
And how many years have you been here?
Quite a long time.
And now for the what. We have my Lamborghini Huracan Performante on the right and Ant, a championship caster, on the left. We will be competing over a distance of 1/8 of a mile, which is marked on my right and left by these 1/8 of a mile signs at Santapod, which, to put that into perspective, is 220 yards and over 200 metres. And now it's time for the who. In the left corner, we have Ant. How far can you actually cast, mate?
So in competition, my personal best is 253 metres, which equates to 276 yards.
So 220 yards today should be.
Let's hope so. Maybe not with a crosswind and the headwind, 12 mile an hour, but we're going to give it a good go.
And do you think you're going to be able to beat the car?
We'll try. We'll see, be close.
In the right corner, we have my Lamborghini Huracan Performante. But after my track record at Santapod in the last few weeks, which hasn't been brilliant. I hate him, he's horrible, and everything's rubbish. I've decided not to let me race the car, and I've actually called in someone else. Some say that he eats fish every morning for breakfast, and that when I told him about doing this race, he thought he was literally going to be eating an angler. All we know is, he's the ex-Stig, everybody. So yes, that's right. I have my good friend and racing driver, Ben Collins, the ex-Stig from Top Gear, to pilot my Lamborghini.
On the brakes, brake, you little bugger.
And it's now time for the how that we're going to do this. When the guys set up on the line and Liv shouts, "On your marks, get set," with her arms in the air, the car can officially engage its launch control feature, and the fisherman can place his rod above his head, line in hand, getting ready for the go mark. When Liv drops her arms and shouts go, they send it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
We've placed our dear friend Mr. Chris Slicks up at the end of the finish line so that we can phone him to find out the result as soon as they cross. And well, why? Well, because we can. Because it's YouTube. My car is powered by a 5.2 litre naturally aspirated V10, developing over 640 horsepower. It's four-wheel drive and it's also light for a car with a four-wheel drive system, weighing in at only just over 1,500 kilograms. And Ant, talk us through your setup.
So what we're using today is the Tracker Propel Spomb marker rod. The line we're using is a tournament line, which is 0.25mm in diameter. We have a heavy duty shock leader, and on the end we have a Spomb.
And the rod is made out of carbon fibre, which features heavily on the car too.
Yeah.
It's what, 13 foot long?
It's 13 foot long.
Has over 400 yards of material on the spool.
Yeah, roughly.
And then what you've done is inside the Spomb, which is a form of bait rocket, you've actually put weight in there. So what does that weigh?
So that weighs in total 6 ounces with the weight inside.
And you think that's going to be optimal for casting down
I think
into
so.
that?
If it was any lighter, you probably wouldn't reach the distances. So 6 ounces is about the optimum weight.
And to save your finger, a little bit how the driver is going to have to wear the helmet, you're having to wear a glove. And why is that?
Yeah, well, it's essential really when you need this just to protect your finger. If that clutch was to slip, it just cut through your finger and you'd be in a serious problem.
See, when the bait rocket gets casted, otherwise known as a Spomb, it will instantly be travelling at 125 miles an hour, where the car will take nearly 3 seconds to just hit 60. However, as the car accelerates over the distance, it will be constantly gaining speed, whereas the Spomb, because of the drag from the line, will be decelerating, quite quickly in fact. When it crosses the line, it could only be doing around 20 miles an hour. Therefore, we expect the Spomb to take off, but to slow down quickly and ironically for the car to reel it in. Before we set off, I just need to make sure my car is in full working order, because when hitting those kind of speeds and launching the car down the runway, I want to make sure that there is no fault codes on my car. And for that, I have a little device called a Carly. Carly is a pocket-sized OBD2 reader device that can help you diagnose any potential issues with your car, as well as accessing and unlocking lots of custom features. Ah, I see it! So that's right, you just plug the device into the car's OBD port, which in some cars is definitely easier than others. Oh, the Carly can't quite help me getting out of a Lambo though. So now all we need to do is open the Carly app, hit the connect button, which will connect my app to the Carly reader plugged into the OBD port. Now all that needs to happen is for the Carly device to connect to the car, which is stage 2 of 3, so it's just doing that now, which it's done. And stage 3 is that Carly device is now going to analyse all of the car's systems, every single point on the car, to get together everything we need to have a little look at what could be going on and any potential fault codes that I may have. So it's currently just generating those insights, which it's done. So now I can take a look at diagnostics. Understanding your car's health. So Carly is checking the ABS, the traction control, the air conditioning, the bags, literally everything. And it will now begin checking all of those systems on the car. 47%, 5 issues found, 8 issues found, 97%. Okay, so it's found a few different issues with the engine, and I've got some ambers on the ABS brakes and just some information around in the electric system. And we've got a red on a microphone in the car, which is explain why I can never talk to anybody on the phone. So I'm going to see if Carly can actually get rid of these issues and make sure the car is all clear to go. Carly device has now cleared all the issues on the Lamborghini. There is no amber warnings, no red warnings, meaning we're all safe for a run up the track. So let's go and get on with that first race. They have just said to us, oh, they can see where it's going, can't they? So it doesn't hit the guys at the end. And I was like, yes. So to grab yourself a Carly OBD reader, make sure you use the discount code appearing on screen now and hit that link in the description to take you straight to the site and grab one of these nifty little devices. So I am now going to phone, I'm pretty sure that Ant won that, I'm pretty sure the fisherman won that, so I need to phone our friend on the line, Chris, and see what the result was. What are we going for? I think fisherman, don't you guys?
Spomb done it.
Fisherman.
What won?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Well, it didn't make it.
Oh, did he not?
Time to try harder.
All right, we'll do run 2. we thought the Spomb won that, but no. Okay, first run to the car because the Spomb didn't quite make it. Who do you think won that one then?
I don't think I won that one.
You did, because it is the Spomb didn't make the 1/8 of the mile. It landed before. So first blood is to you. What do you reckon we can get it to the mark?
I think we'll get him. If that wind dies down that little bit more, I think we'll get him.
So that is the first run complete. First run to the Lambo. We need to get and give it a little bit more welly to get that across the line. But it's really hard to time it with the wind. That was the best one of the day. That was absolutely insane. It obliterated him. You obliterated a Lamborghini. How do you feel?
Oh mate, that was good.
Let's ring Chris. Let's ring our man on the line.
Nice.
Please tell us that made it.
Yeah, it made it by about a centimetre.
Oh, unbelievable. So what made it to the line first?
What do you think made it there first?
I reckon the Spomb did.
What's that?
The fisherman.
Oh, the fisher then. Yeah, he did, yeah.
The Spomb just beat the Lamborghini. Oh my God.
didn't sound like he used launch control that time, though.
He was just getting warmed up.
He did, but it was like from here when he did the cast, you could literally see the Spomb the entire way down, like travelling like a dart, straight line. It was insane. So I didn't need to shout, Chris, Chris, Chris! Was that the best track of the day?
I think that was the best one. The wind died ever so slightly. I think we got it.
You did certainly get him. I suppose with my feet sticking to the floor, let's take a look at what actually happened. So that race was actually way closer than I thought, with the Spomb only just bouncing across the line before the car got there.
So it's 1-1.
It is 1-1 at the minute. It's 1 to the car and 1 to you. The next one is the decider, but I think if you get it like you just did, it's going to be mad.
Yeah, I think I'll get him.
So it's currently level. The scores are 1-1 and it's now time for the final race of the day to settle whether the ultimate winner of Lamborghini versus Fisherman at Santapod is either my Lamborghini Huracan or Ant and his 13-foot fishing rod. Let's go. So place your bets at home on what you think is going to win, and now would be the perfect time
To smash that subscribe button.
Smash it! Hit it now, get your phone out, go on the screen, otherwise we can't do cool, crazy stuff like that. If you're watching on the TV, pull your phone out as well and
Smash that subscribe button, guys.
smash it!
You would not believe how close that just was. It almost looks fake, but it wasn't. That's where this one landed.
No one is going to believe, and also take that down and show them afterwards. No, right, we'll go now and do who. You're not going to believe this. So we have the results. It's now time to go and tell the boys down on the line. I believe it's this close. Like, you can't grasp how close it is. So guys, we've just checked the screen. We have had to look because it is literally a photo finish. I cannot believe how close it was. But I can reveal on the third and final run, the decider, the winner of Lamborghini, piloted by yourself, Ben, versus Fisherman with your rod, Ant, is by literally a foot. And you have won Lamborghini versus Fisherman.
Great job, mate.
You have beaten a 640 horsepower Lamborghini, costed over 200 grand with your 13-foot carbon fibre rod.
Happy days.
Well guys, if you enjoyed this video, we had so much fun putting it on. You know what to do. Hit that like button. Don't forget to grab yourself a Carly reader to make sure that you can come and do crazy stuff without anything going wrong on your car. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And we will see you in an upcoming video soon. Cheers.
I blame the car.